Good morning, everybody. Yours truly, Dan Adams, a.k.a. Soulful Conservative DA and the prosecutor. Well, I had a night last night, and I wasn't planning on doing anything in regards to recording myself in any form. And for those who are probably wondering what happened last night, quickly. Last week, I posted online that someone, took a couple of items out of my car. My fault, didn't lock my car. But as I'm up last night, not able to get to sleep around a little after midnight, and my wife is up as well. She's in the kitchen. All of a sudden, I hear her say, "Get out of here!" And I'm thinking maybe she's talking to one of the pets or whatever. But no, there are two young idiots with hoodies on in my driveway near one of my vehicles. So she comes and tells me what's going on. I'm hot. I get up. I get in my car. And I start driving down up our one-way street trying to locate these individuals. So I come back around, swing back, pick her up. And then we make a loop and a figure eight around our plan. And then guess what? We run into the mofos that was in my driveway. Now, ladies and gentlemen, I'm very lucky to have had my wife in the car when this went down, because I was hot and I would have done something that I would have probably regretted, and I probably wouldn't even be talking to you right now, probably would be in jail. But my wife and I confronted these two individuals, a young male and a younger female, and they tried to play like they weren't in our driveway. Well, my wife knows exactly what they were wearing. They tried to make it seem that they were cutting through the neighbor's yard to get to somewhere where they were going to. No. So we try to play along with them and try to warn them that, number one, you do something like that again, you're going to catch a beatdown. And they're lucky that they ran into me, because I know I have neighbors who have guns and aren't afraid to use them. So this, you might want to, as a mental note, maybe, you got some teens in your neighborhood that are out late at night just walking around, maybe possibly doing some mischievous stuff. You might want to flag them down and warn them that they may end up on the news or as a statistic when it comes to trying to supposedly walk through someone's yard to get to where you're going, when you're in my driveway trying to see if one of my car doors are open and take something out of my car. Now, that's not the topic I wanted to talk about, but that is something I wanted to relay to you. The so-called feminist left can go pound sand, ladies and gentlemen. Pound it. They can freaking make sand castles or whatever the hell they want to do. The so-called leftist movement is a bunch of BS. I'm going to post a picture once I get a minute. I'm on the ride to the 9 to 5. I'm going to post a picture and you're going to see exactly what I mean. But what I mean in regards to the feminist left going to pound sand, this assault on Sarah Huckabee Sanders, this assault on her appearance, you go do a search on Facebook, Twitter, Google+, Tumblr, Gab, anywhere, and just do a search for Sarah Huckabee or Sarah Huckabee Sanders. The just outright outlandish, mean, evil people out there with the comments that they're making about this woman. But yet, you went after Trump talking about grabbing some punani? Really? So, a private conversation that Trump had, he makes a statement about grabbing punani, and you leftist feminists lose your damn minds. But yet, a woman who may be on the opposite spectrum politically, third ever White House press secretary, no, you go all in. You get to the point where you're calling this woman names, and I'm not going to even entertain, ladies and gentlemen, I'm not going to even entertain some of the comments that I've seen, because it is downright outlandish. It is downright despicable. So for you so-called leftists, for you so-called feminists, for you so-called decent individuals on the left, you can go pound sand. You can go walk across a plank and fall into the ocean. You can go into a pasture. You can go into a maze where there is no out. You know where I'm going with this? Shut your mouths. If you can't even humble yourself and realize the historical surroundings behind the appointment of Sarah Huckabee Sanders as White House press secretary, then you need to shut your mouth, because you are stuck on stupid.